Romanticism and the Sublime was experienced in the late 1700s. According to the Romantics, we experience the sublime when we experience something very inspiring. For example, when you see a huge thunderstorm with lightning striking everywhere. Romanticism and the Sublime was experienced in the late 1700s. According to the Romantics, we experience the sublime when we experience something very inspiring. For example, when you see a huge thunderstorm with lightning. Nature played a very big part in the Romanticism and the Sublime. The Romanticism artists felt it was very important to them because they loved what nature was and anything that had to do with it. They believe that the sublime transcended the rational. That is, the feeling of awe and terror evoked by the sublime are something inexplainable. We are terrified and we are excited. We are laughing and we are crying. It's emotions mixed up everywhere. A great piece of art that really explains what the sublime is in the Romanticism era is The Nightmare. The Nightmare is a painting that was made in 1781 by the artist Henry Fuseli. This painting, The Nightmare, is of a woman laying across her bed, stretched out, with her arms and her head hanging off of the mattress. On top of her, we see a figure sitting on her chest, while there is a horse in the background with its eyes glowing and the nostrils flared. Now let's look a little bit deeper into this oil painting that was made. The figure that sits on the woman's chest is often described as an imp or an incubus. That is a type of spirit said to lie on the people while they are sleeping. This painting can be just a woman simply dreaming, yet her dream isn't of anything pleasant. It appears to be a dream that is frightening, which is why we see the figure on her chest and the glowing eyes of the horse. An interesting fact: when the artist Fuseli first made this painting in 1781, we believe his friend, who was a biographer, John Knowles, first saw the painting, and he said there was no horse present at that time, but was then added later on. Now the title, The Nightmare, does not refer to the horses. Rather, it is a definition of the term. A mare is an evil spirit that tortures us while we sleep. The nightmare was such an icon of romanticism and the sublime. It is a defining image of Gothic horror. The painting inspired the poet Erasmus Darwin and the writers Mary Shelley, Edgar Allan Poe, and many others.